All right. So I'm going to wait for some more people and then we'll go live, check out some of the deals. And I think we got a freebie. So what I was doing just now was checking out the solo string instrument and Panagement, which is a panning tool. Actually sounds really good. Oh, I wasn't checking the chat. Yeah, I do have a fan on. It's actually really bad here. I had to move everything out of the basement at 2 in the morning because our neighborhood is by the water and there's a really serious flood warning. The governor said it would be worse than 2003 when Hurricane Isabella hit here, which I didn't live here then. But it's not fun. So nothing is in my basement studio right now because I'd rather be safe than sorry. Let's see. That is in my neighborhood. And I drove down. That's like on the other side. This was at like 8 hours ago at 2 in the morning. And then there's a comment on there that like their dock is underwater. It's coming up into their uh, backyard, which is like right down the street from us. So we saw that, and at 2 in the morning, woke up and cleared everything out of my fucking basement. Oops. But I drove down by the dock closer to us, and it is underwater. And this warning is supposed to go till 4 p.m. It's 2:38 p.m. right now. And our streets look fine. I drove down by the dock and it's underwater, but nothing else is going on so far. But hey, I've got like $10,000 worth of stuff down there that I would rather be safe than sorry, and it's all cleared out. Okay, so these strings. I was actually doing the video for these right before we started this, so like this is what they sound like. Oh, and I'm talking about the cadenza solo strings. So I just really threw that together really quickly. And then I was doing the video on that, checking out some of the other articulations. So now I'm going to ruin the video and do the same thing here, so no one's going to need to see the video anymore. Where am I? I'm in Baltimore, Maryland. I'll show you exactly where I am. So does anyone have any of the deals yet, or get the freebie, or window capture? What am I looking for? Doesn't show up. That's where I am. This is our flash flood warning. Coastal flood warning. I am right there. Right on the water. Yeah, we can check out Atom. We can check out Valve. Ruben, I know. I was I was surprised how good the string sounded, to be honest. So if any of you know what the don't know what the Panagement is, I'm kind of doing 2 in 1 here. These strings have a panning tool in the interface right here. So it's kind of, I already had them panned and everything, but if we just like set it to front and center, so I'm basically duplicating what you could actually do in the interface, but this is a lot more advanced and it has like early reflections and reverb with the reverb there. There's a lot of different options here and also like some crazy kind of like sound design presets. But basically what I use this for is for orchestral libraries that were recorded centered or not in a space, and then panning them using this because it adds in the early reflections and everything, and it just is a very easy and more powerful tool to use than simply panning it left and right in your DAW and then sending it through reverb and stuff. You can do it all from one plugin here. Adjust the width there. It's pretty cool. I have another plugin like this as well, but I like this one a lot. It's Panagement 2 from Auburn Sounds. So all I did was like set the violin to where it might be. And you can hear how the width changes it as well. I'm reading all of the chats now. All the articulations in this library are, yes, I do know. We can talk about that. You have harmonics, pizzicato, Bartok pizzicato. 3 different short notes like staccato, spiccato, and like a spicatissimo type thing. And then sustains. And marte, and marcato type sound. What I'm going to do is put Panagement on this and enable the reverb. So I'm just going through the different articulations here. Oh, this is viola, not violin. So you have vibrato long notes, 2 different types of vibrato. That one. This one's kind of like a progressive vibrato. The other one was a bit more pronounced. I'm going to center that because I also am using Panagement for the panning. Let's see. Non-vibrato sustains. That's the shortest short note there. You can hear a lot of the bow sound. It's a more abrasive. That's a marcato type articulation. So they continue to play. They do fade out naturally as I hold down the keys. Pizzicato. Harmonics. Then another type of, I don't even know how to pronounce some of these. You can see it there. Another kind of short note. That one's more of a staccato. This is in between the very short spiccato and the staccato notes. This is what I use for up here with that like really fast thing. That was the violin. What I'm demoing now is the viola. And then the Bartok. Where it's pizzicato, but they smack the they release the string and it's kind of slaps against the instrument. Another harmonic, and then one that's a key switch. Okay. So let's I have Contact loaded up. What I was doing was comparing the Spitfire strings long notes to this. Which obviously have like more of a space. But I was genuinely surprised like how well these hold up for being so cheap. There you go. You heard it yourself. So we have Audio Modern Atom. I hope I have this installed on a solid state drive. Which is much louder than the rest so far. How do those sound like different articulations? They were both just long notes. I mean, the amount of articulations in each library is completely different. You're right about that. But what I just played was just no vibrato long notes. So here's Atom. There's a lot of different sounds in Atom. What the Sound Magic makes the Neo Orchestra? This is a really beautiful instrument. When we load up the browser, there's atmospheres, effects, keys, percussion sequenced, and then synth. So there's a good variety of sounds. There's 2 layers to each sound. You can add different effects to each one. Filters, chorus, stutter, lo-fi, delay, 2 different types of delay, and then kind of a drive here. So, for instance, we could load up These are two different layers now. So you can load up a whole preset like I started with, or just like go in here where it says mix and load up from any of the different sound sources here and combine them. Say you want an effect with the so you get some very interesting textures with this. Let's check out some of that, more of the atmospheres. Some of them are really like kind of make sure I'm trying to, it said reconnection, but I'm making sure I didn't like disappear for a second there. Well, I might have disappeared for a second, but should be back now. So what is the price on Atom? It's $90, half off. And it is a Contact Player library. It loads in Contact Player. You don't need the full version. Let's do giveaway 1 because it's about 3 o'clock. First giveaway here. Not yet. For the giveaways, I'm gonna, when I say go, so not yet, but in a moment, everyone will please type one number between 1 and 1,000 into the chat window. Only type one number when I type go, and whoever's closest to our randomly selected number will win a $50 gift card. And go. So you'll hear how that choir's like pretty, there's a little bit of a half step pitch shift, which makes it very eerie. And that other layer is called bamboo trees, and it's just kind of like tapping and the texture, kind of creepy. Some of these are really creepy, some of them are very beautiful. Yeah, Atom's really good. I had it for a long time. This is actually, if you look up information on Atom online, you'll notice they like had a version called Atom and then a version called Atom 2.0. This is the 2.0 version. The 2.0 version is the one for Contact Player. The original one was for the Contact full version. I bought that like 4 years ago. It's actually like one of the first reviews I did on my actual website. All right. I think all numbers have been in. If not, you're out of luck. So go to our trusty random number generator here. And 651 is our first winning number. We have 3 more to do. I see 645 here. Which would be the winner. Six off there. So email support at audioplugin.deals. Ricardo. And you just got a $50 gift card to Audio Plugin Deals. You can use it on the deals. You can use it in the shop. You can use it on anything. So this layer called, or this preset called Analog Strings is just one layer right now. Lower my chair so the mic's a bit closer. There's this one here I like a lot. Anamoog. It's got a really long attack and release, and it's just very atmospheric. Yeah, it's a very cool sound. I've used it in quite a few of my songs actually. I've had this one for a long time, so I'm a bit more familiar with it. You just hear how everything is very textural. There's kind of like particles there. Very Hans Zimmer-y. Just ambient, but there's also a lot of texture there. It's not just ambient sounds. There's up close texture and kind of particles, and kind of creates a cloud of sound that just sounds really good. Here, all that one has, and another one we listened to already also had a human voice in there. Interesting. This is Adam. The video game Master 9. Hot take. Hans Zimmer is overrated and extremely easy to create music in his preferred style. That's very edgy. Never heard that before. Let's go and check out some more. This is an EBow, which I know we've talked about before, which is an electronic device that you put over the string of an electric guitar, and it uses electronic resonance to create a sound so you don't have to pluck the string. It's a really, really cool sound. Yes, I'd like to change it. I love that sound. I use that sound in my own work. I record it myself, but I use it's very nice to have a sample of it as well. You can hear there's like there's just a really nice resonance to that. The reverb. I don't hear any reverb at all. Just kidding. I'm not sure. I've never tried to do that because I love I love the reverb so much. So yeah, I mean, if we adjust the so there's still that delay. Again, you can turn these off. I'm turning everything off. Yep. No reverb. So, definitely possible. I love the reverb, so I always keep it on. I think there's a new library you might be interested in. Do I have Symphonic Strings by Spitfire? Yeah, I do. Now we're getting into more kind of regular synthy. See, I love this kind of stuff. You can hear that scraped texture that's very up close. Let's combine that with something else. Okay, I'm gonna turn that first one off real quick. The other layer I loaded is called Whale World. And then with them together. I love the EBO too. I'm trying to load up a song that I love that I use the EBO in, and it's not loading. Yeah, 2 layers can have different reverbs, different delays, different effects for each layer. That's actually how I turned off the reverb, is going into each individual layer here. If you click this, it will link both of them. So for instance, if you have a delay, you can have separate delays on everything, you have separate reverbs on everything, or you can link them both together. Say if you want to turn them all off, just hit the link and then turn everything off, and we'll turn it off for both layers when you have the link layer effects clicked in the corner. Here's my EBO song. That's an EBO recorded live with my actual guitar. The Space Cow. Do I buy my libraries or do... Yeah, I buy my libraries. I get some of them for... Like this one, I bought Atom. But of course, anything I review for audio plugin deals, I got for free. But I had already bought this. I support the developers, even if I... You know what I mean? I'm trying to think. Yeah, I bought every single one of these. Oh, Revelation I got for free because I do their walkthroughs for them. That's it. I love that whale. See, there's so much cool stuff here. Do I even use most of them? Hell no. I always buy new stuff and then I'm like... I've used them all here and there, but... There are also ones that I just don't use. Imperial... I don't have it. Like literally I just bought the Berlin strings. I had Berlin woodwinds and Berlin percussion. I bought Berlin strings and I deleted it. Not that it's not good, but I don't need it. I bought it. It was like 800. It was expensive. It was not cheap. And I did use it on a couple tracks and for a couple projects. and I don't have the space on my laptop right now. I have it installed on my desktop, but it's completely deleted from my laptop right now because I have like 80,000 other string libraries. Oh, let's do that's what I wanted to do. Our second giveaway. Um Berlin strings like Metropolis Arc? No. I mean, they're all from the same company and recorded in the same space, but not with the same philosophy, meaning that Metropolis Arc is like only huge and aggressive and epic. They have those like really strong bowings and like combinations, and like Berlin strings is the same instruments, just played in a more traditional way. So you get like pretty much every articulation you can possibly imagine, and not at like Metropolis Arc is like crazy epic. You know, um, Performance Samples is very. I haven't bought theirs. I think I have like everything from them. Okay, giveaway 2. When I type go, please type one number into the chat between 1 and 1,000. Only type one number. And go. Yeah, see, I own everything from Performance Samples already, so that's why I don't look at sales from them. I already have Oceania Choir, which is very good. What are my thoughts on Albion 1 and Neo? I like Albion 1 a lot. In fact, that's one of the first uh, libraries I ever bought, and I still use it. There are just things in it that are very, very useful. I don't even use the orchestra from it anymore. But it is very useful. Mostly the Easter Island percussion that's like permanently in my template, because they are absolutely huge, and I have yet to hear anything else like it. I have tons of percussion libraries that are dedicated only to percussion. I've never heard anything as massive and badass as that. I use those all the time. Tundra I never use, and Neo I never use. I haven't even barely used Solstice. They're all good though, but it's like these are like those all-in-one kind of sketching libraries, which are amazing. But like once you have one, you really don't need another one. So I do use Tundra. I use these three. I just never really use Neo because I have like Spitfire chamber strings and I like it better. The best part about Neo is the textures. The best part about Albion 1 to me is the percussion and the Brunel loops. The best part about Tundra is like the textures and the unique, like really quiet stuff, which I do use, just not as often. And then Solstice, I have not had that much time to check out. Well, I only have Oceania 1. I didn't feel the need to buy the second one. I have Vista as well. How is Audio Plugin Pooch? She's very well. Marley. Let's see if she'll come in. She just laid down at the end of the hall. Mama. You guys got a treat? Give me a treat, and I'll coax her in here. Disconnected. There's audio plugin pooch. How are you doing, Marley? And now she's here. She's part of the stream now, which I know everyone loves. Okay. So stop typing for giveaway 2. Are there any SSDs I recommend? I'll show you what I have. I have. Man, my thing just got disconnected, my USB hub. I have 2 of these, my Passport and 2 of the Extreme SSDs, because they're cheap. My Passport's Western Digital, and the Extreme SSD is SanDisk. On my desktop, I have 2 Samsung, actually 3 Samsung, that are M2, so they're a lot smaller, and then one that's SATA, and then also a Glyph Atom, which is more expensive, but they're incredibly fast. So this is, they're all USB. It's probably the fastest one I have that's not whatchamacallit, M2 or SATA. Random number generator. Okay, 802 is our second number. Yeah, I upgraded to Windows 11. It's fine. There's nothing wrong with it. It's funny, like I upgraded on this one. It downloaded the upgrade and I didn't want to, and it had already downloaded, and it was like gonna install when I restarted no matter what. And I was like, no, let me get something. And so I just like, whatever. I still have my desktop in case anything goes bad. It's fine. I don't know. It's up to you. I updated. I've had 0 problems. I've been teaching. I've been making music. I've loaded old projects. Everything. But don't quote me and say he said it's all fine, and I have no problems with it. Who said nice cat? Where is a cat? You fucking with me? So I have no idea who won that last one. So I'm looking at it now. Oh, I see 800. Geraldo. This microphone is a really cheap one. It's a Samson. From Best Buy. I think that's like a Best Buy company, just like a budget thing. It's a USB microphone. It works great. I got it just, for my laptop, my mobile setup. Where's our Adam? Okay, we're going to check a few more of these out. We've already been here like an hour. And I got a lot of stuff to do, so I'm going to end it soon. But we'll do the 2 giveaways, don't worry. Check out some effects, then do a giveaway, then check out some keys. This stuff is good. So that's just kind of like it says guitar design. It's basically like a menu where each key will trigger a kind of different sound, not pitched across the keys like most normal. Some badass stuff here. Into the keys now. Crackle pluck. Yes, this is Studio One. Are you going to make some music instead of flexing your contact library? Not today, because literally this stream is for showing off the deals. So we're listening to the sounds. We'll do giveaway 3 here. Yeah, we do different things every stream. Sometimes I make music. Sometimes I make a track in real time when I have a lot of time. Sometimes I don't have a lot of time and we just check out what the sounds are. Basically so that if anyone, the developers have demos and stuff, but what I'm doing is literally like unboxing it and just playing everything right out of the gate. I'm like not even really trying to make it sound good or anything, so you just hear raw sounds. What you hear is what you get, which can be very beneficial. Yeah, Studio One's my favorite. It's what I'm teaching for the students. I chose Studio One. So giveaway 3, please type one number here into the chat between 1 and 1,000. Everyone can go and type that now. Please type only 1. Sector isn't on sale anymore. So I'm just gonna focus on like the the deals we have. Um, what I did was the solo strings for anyone who missed it. Panagement, which I mean, Panagement is a really good plugin. It's kind of hard to like demonstrate a panning plugin in an exciting way. This is what those like solo strings sound like. They come in their own kind of standalone thing. And stop. Hurry up and type the final numbers now. Those strings are the cadenza solo strings. It's called cadenza solo strings. It's not, the Neo Orchestra is like the name of that plugin, the sampler. I think you typed that earlier. That's my bad. I didn't know you were looking for it on our actual site. I thought you were like searching like for more information on it. I'll give you the link for that. Yeah, Sound Magic cadenza solo strings is what that was that I just played. All right, giveaways over. No, but I will do that. Literally, there's 3 videos I have to do. That solo string one, the Panagement, and the Dream Melodic one. Literally doing those like right. I was in the middle of that when I started the live stream, so. No, Adam is a deal as well. I'm showing the deals that people can get. This is an active deal right now. All 3 things that I've shown today are available on this page. All right, the final, not final. 101 is the 3rd number. I want to win a talent. I don't know if they make those in singles. Yep. Yep, I saw it. That sale again. Which one are you talking about from February? Not sure. It still sounds fresh and exciting. It'll always sound fresh and exciting. It's so unique. And we do have a freebie right now on the scare tactics. Wrong icon. Someone got bopped on the head. I mean, we do have some you know, Black Friday deals coming around, which I'm trying to remember. Once you do like so many deals and videos, they all like, it can be hard to keep track. Okay, so that was the winner for the last one. And we're going to start our final one now. Again, just type one number between 1 and 1,000 into the chat. You can go now. Every number past when I said final giveaway will be for the final giveaway. There's 4 in every stream, and usually I space them out, but I have just too much to do today. So we had a little look at Atom, our solo strings, and Panagement. So what I did right now is load up like a preset from Panagement, and I'm going to go to kind of a long sound, the Animogue, and it will actually we can kind of see right here how it's like, that was really loud. See how it's kind of it's animating itself down there. So you can do like panning automation with this. There's delays, there's reverbs. You can adjust the width. There's a lot of different tools in one with this, and there's like these kind of presets which will do what I just did, and you'll see it kind of animating itself down there and doing some unique things with the actual panning. So we can watch that little display there and actually hear as the sound is doing space ping pong and going from the left to right in the stereo field there. All right. Everyone wants to win something. Get your numbers in. Final chance today. There's also this LFO here. which is really cool. And even different shapes. So it's a lot more than just panning. I use a tool called Virtual Soundstage, but this has a lot more to offer in terms of those different effects and the unique kind of sound design options and automation. Did anyone go see Dune yet? I saw it opening night, and then I also saw it on HBO Max because I had to watch it again. Yeah, I watched it twice too. Okay, you've never even heard of Dune before. What the I would never want to admit that. Yeah, the Lynch version when Paul's on the on the worm and there's like the really cheesy 80s music playing and he like looks back at Stilgar like they're gay lovers. No, it did had it have its moments and also it's really cheesy ass moments. Dune is a sci-fi book from 1965 that like even I had heard of it when I was like 2 years old and I didn't even like it's impossible not to hear of it. Yeah, Sting. What about the Sardaukar chanting? Good God, that was epic. Oh, it's not playing. Will it play now? We're gonna get a copyright strike for this. So like that since the movie just opened that way and I was like, okay, this is going to be fucking good because it's so weird and it doesn't pander to to the it's like throat singing but they like communicate that way. Um and like the movie just opened that way so there's just like silence and then it comes in they go and I'm like okay this is gonna be fucking good because it doesn't try to like appeal to everyone and it just like stays really faithful to that source material an uncompromising way and it doesn't care if you think it's really weird. um love it. I'm gonna watch it a third time tonight. 818. Final number. Yeah, I was listening to the Dune score for months before it, not maybe like a month before it released, because Hans like released his like sketchbook, not the official score, but his very lengthy sketches. Oh, someone literally guessed this right on the dot. So that's that throat singing chant, there's also a nice parody on YouTube
Cheeseburger.
that says sacred Sardaukar chant.
Cheeseburger, 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 Big Mac, Big Mac, Big Mac, Big Mac, Whopper, 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 hamburger, cheeseburger, Big Mac, Whopper, hamburger, cheeseburger, Big Mac, Whopper, hamburger, cheeseburger, Big Mac, Whopper, Big Mac, Whopper, Big Mac, Whopper, cheese.
Don't you love our generation? um Yeah, Tim hit it right on the dot. That's very, very rare. Danke. Bitte. All right. You've told everyone not to get robbed. How are they going to get robbed? Walking down the street with their $50 gift card. So if you haven't watched Dune, go watch Dune. Actually, if it's probably going to confuse the hell out of it. Of course, thank you everyone for joining. I got to run too. I'm going to finish 3 videos and upload them. I just love Dune, you know? It's a really good book. It's like a book that's really hard to get into because of the language and themes. And it, like Lord of the Rings has its own races, own languages, own philosophies, and all this shit. But that makes it that much more rewarding in the end. Yeah, thank you everyone. Those are the deals. I only showed 3 of them today, but they're all pretty good. I was impressed with all of them. I already knew that Adam would be good. Honestly, the movie is just as good, if not, like, this is one of the few where the movie does the book justice. I'm gonna tell. If have you seen it? Caesar. Oh, you haven't read the book. Never mind. I want to have some philosophy, some deep talk about it. There's like scenes in the movie that actually elevate the source material because the way they can frame things and kind of foreshadow in ways that like might have been mentioned in the book, but the way basically I was really impressed with the direction, the way the director would use imagery in a way that you can't get in a book, because there it's all on screen and have things kind of relate to each other. A little bit of foreshadowing with like the bull that killed Paul's grandfather. Like I remember like there was the bull statue on the wall and stuff, and then they used that in a way that actually elevated the material with foreshadowing and stuff like that and imagery. I'm enough of being a nerd for today. I could geek out about our sci-fi for hours. Denis Villeneuve. Very good director. Thanks everyone. Um I know, right? That's like something that I told the students when I'm doing my course. I'm like, we're all weirdos and we're all nerds, and like those are the fucking people that actually that actually go places in life, that have a nerdy passion about something. People who try too hard to be cool and look cool, they end up going nowhere. You think Steven Spielberg is not a nerd? Or Hans Zimmer is not a nerd? They're fucking nerdy as they come. All right, we will see you in 2 weeks. Check the space. Check your emails. We'll be back here, and there's new videos going down soon. All right, thanks everyone. I gotta finish those, and I'll see you guys. Thanks again.